Katie. This is my 22 Tacoma off-road. It's a 6-speed manual. I off-road the crap out of it, and I do a lot of camping and overland trips. I try to get out to Moab and all over Colorado. Things that I like about it are the RCI products. I've got, everything is RCI, that can be. I've got the pike bumpers, full skids. I've got the 20-degree sliders that have taken a beating a few times now. The roof rack and the bed rack, and then lots of other little accessories here and there. You can see under here the engine skid. It's the steel engine skid that's powder coated. Has saved my engine more times than I can count at this point. Let's see, over here we got my sliders. I'm running 35 Mickey Thompson Baja Bosses with a Toy Tech lift. And then I've got the C4 inner liners to give me that extra clearance with the Viper cut and the pike bumper wings. I don't rub at all. Back here, I've got the roof rack with the handle, and then I'm running the tonneau cover adapter with my 18-inch bed rack. That gets my tent up and over the roof rack nicely. With my high lift jack, I put some side lights on here. They're independently wired, so I can control the driver's side or the passenger side independent. I've got the bed stiffeners with the added weight, max tracks, and my 270 awning. Up top, on top of my tent, I've got 175 watt solar panel that feeds into my dual battery setup, which allows me to run my fridge. So back here, I've got a ARB dual zone fridge that runs 24/7 based off the dual battery and the solar. I've got the RCI bed rack with the Pelican Vault cases. On the driver's side case, I've got all my recovery gear. I've got a kinetic rope, toe straps, shackles, recovery rings. That's where I keep my power tank air up stuff, my hose and pressure gauge. And then on the passenger side, I keep all my tools. I always have an impact and a drill. I've got impact sockets, regular sockets, ratcheting wrenches. I'm trying to think what else is over there. Some duct tape. Yeah, so I've got the amber ditch lights going forward for better clearance for night wheeling, and then I've got these wired separate to hit my front tire, so if I'm wheeling at night, I can eliminate where my tire is going a little bit better. I run them through an aux beam panel. I've got 2 more spaces for my rear bumper that's under here. Back here, I'm running my full throttle battery setup using an off-grid bracket. It's got Bluetooth monitoring, so I can monitor my battery status as long as I'm near the truck. And then it charges off the alternator and off that 175 solar panel. Solenoid for my winch is on the bracket up here. So I can access it if I need to, but it's a wireless remote. They're the Apex Rapid Inflates. I run about 37 PSI on the highway, and I run 10 off-road on the trail. And I go from 37 to 10 in about 20 seconds. Faster than I like sometimes because I have to be there and present, but they work really well. And then airing up with the power tank coupled with those takes no time at all. These were the coolest addition. I use these as tie downs all the time.
Tie slip down to them?
Yeah. So I ran my propane tank last weekend, and I used these to mount them in. And then I also use them as a handle when I have to climb up.